You probably think you need thousands of dollars before you can start flipping cars. And that's exactly what I thought too, until I bought a car for under $1,000 and made over $2,000 profit on it. But that's just the start. My name's Lucky7 and I've been flipping cars for 6 years, now making over $200,000 from it. Every time I tell someone to start flipping cars, they hit me with the same excuses. I don't have money, I'm not gonna make a profit, I don't know how to flip cars. And trust me, I get it. Because cars sound hard to fix and expensive, but in reality, you can flip your first car with less than $1,000. So in this video, I'm going to show you why flipping cars is the easiest way to make money. But if you don't start, you're never going to see how much money you can actually make. So here's a few excuses which cause people to never buy their first flip car. Starting with, I don't have money. This is the easiest one to solve. First of all, you can find and fix a car for $1,000. So all you need to start is $1,000. So if you're not willing to risk that to build a business that's going to bring in tens of thousands of dollars in the future, I really don't know what to tell you, but to go click off this video and go work a 9-to-5 job. All it takes is $1,000, and after that, you can take all the profit you made from the first car and put it back into the next flip. In a few flips, you're gonna have turned $1,000 into $5,000. And if you don't have the money, there's a lot of things you can do. Like I bought my first car with my parents' money and I just promised them I'd pay it back. If you can't do that, you can use a credit card, do small jobs for people, or literally anything you can think of to get the money. And once you've flipped your first car for a profit, you're never gonna have to figure out how to earn money again. And whenever you need it, you can just flip a car and make it. It's not the money you need, it's just starting, which is stopping people. But the next excuse I hear is, I don't know cars. People that have never worked on a car before or might not even own one can still make thousands of dollars flipping cars. The crazy thing is, most of the people I work with don't even do any mechanical work to cars, and they're the ones making the most money. It's easier to just clean a car and maybe replace a few parts than do big mechanical jobs that take forever, cost a lot of money, and just won't make it worth it. Doing easier problems like this are gonna allow you to flip 3 cars in the time it takes someone else doing all this hard stuff, and they only can flip 1 car while you're flipping 3. It's really not about what you know, it's about doing simple repairs anyone can do and just starting. Now the third excuse, I'm not gonna make a profit. Your first flip isn't always gonna make you thousands of dollars in a week, but after going through the process and learning how it works with your first one, you're gonna be able to make thousands of dollars on every car you flip. Think of it like this. The majority of people who buy a car, they see the pictures, they like it, they wanna go drive it drives good, it has no problems. They're like, all right, I'll buy it. But if a car is selling that's dirty or has problems, 90% of the normal people are just gonna scroll right past it since they don't wanna spend thousands on a car that's new to them and then have to go spend even more money on it to get it fixed. So all you're doing is taking that car that isn't perfect, buying it for a cheaper price than its like fixed up value is, since it's got a few problems, fixing it up and selling it for a higher price to someone who wants a car with no issues. It's really that simple. If you don't think someone would pay more money for a car with no problems, I'm sorry, but you're kind of dumb. Of course you can make a profit flipping cars, so stop worrying about it, learn how to do it, and start. If you're saying you don't have time, that's kind of the exact reason you need to start. If you do this and learn it, it's gonna make you thousands and it's gonna give you the option to have time whenever you want. Since flipping cars really doesn't have a schedule, you can do it whenever you want. I've taken months off knowing that when I need money, I can go flip a car and be good for another month. Waiting to start is the biggest problem most people run into. It doesn't matter the excuse you have, they're all excuses, not a reason you shouldn't start. People tell themselves these things so they don't have to do a little bit of hard work, even though it's gonna make them a lot of money. People say, I'm just gonna wait until I'm ready. I just need a little money first. I wanna learn about cars before I start. But that mindset's exactly what's keeping them broke. Every flipper I know wishes they would have started earlier, and almost all of them started with nothing and still found a way to make it work. When I started, I'd wait months for the perfect deal, the perfect timing, but that's not how making money with flipping cars works. You need to start and be consistently flipping multiple cars every month. And every week, every month you delay, you're missing out on thousands and a lot of experience you could be gaining. So don't worry about making the perfect flip, worry about making your first flip. Once you start, you're never gonna look back. You'll be able to make money anytime you want. You'll be able to take time off anytime you want. You'll be able to work harder anytime you want. And you'll be having fun doing it without a boss that's controlling you and telling you what to do. So if you want to start, here's how. It's not about flipping a single car, but it's consistently flipping multiple cars, making a couple thousand on each one multiple times a month. After a few months of flipping cars, you're gonna stack up tens of thousands of dollars, and you're gonna properly know how to do it to keep making more money. And every mistake teaches you something that saves you money on the next one, and every car you learn new lessons that make you more money. The hardest part of flipping is the first car. After you flip that one, the next one's easier, then the next, then the next. You get it? It just gets easy once you've done a few. You'll learn what works and what doesn't. So here's how you should start. First, find an underpriced car on Facebook Marketplace. Don't overthink it, just look for something in the $1,000 to $3,000 range. Then look at its problems and see if there'll be easy things for you to fix. Things like dirty cars, maybe some cosmetic issues that look easy to fix, maybe a few simple mechanical fixes that are easily replaceable. Just keep the repairs simple and don't do anything you're not comfortable with. Now, confirm the car is priced cheaper than other similar cars that are in better condition than this one. That means if you fix up this one, you'll be able to sell it for what the other cars are selling for. For the first deal, don't spend weeks looking for the perfect one. Just try to sell it for $1,000 more than you bought it for after doing all the work to it. Meet up with the buyer, inspect it, try to negotiate the price lower, and if it's a car you think you can make a bit of money on, buy it. Next, all you do is fix it up, list it for sale for more than you bought it for, and congratulations, you flipped your first car. After that, with each following flip, take the profit you made from one car and put it into the next one. You'll do this until you get around $5,000 and then stay around the $1,000 to $5,000 or $8,000 range of cars you're buying. Soon you're gonna have thousands of dollars of profit and you won't have to worry about money. And you're just gonna continue buying these cheaper cars because they make the most money. People start going into expensive cars when they get more money, but they're making practically the same profit as the expensive ones, and they require less risk than putting all your money in and hopefully you make it and it takes longer to sell. There's a whole bunch of problems with expensive cars. When you've flipped a few cars, that's where your real profits start to come in. You'll be able to go from making $1,000 on a flip to a few $1,000s on one in less than a week. Doing that for a few months and suddenly you've got a full-time business and don't need to do anything else. Flipping cars really is that simple. All I ask is that you at least try it out. Don't wait until you're ready, because if you start now, you're gonna start making profit now. So go find a deal and use flipping to get everything you've ever wanted. Now, we've talked about how you can start flipping cars to make some money, but there's something that's even more important flippers are missing out on. So check out this video where I show you how you can make even bigger profits. And as always, I'm wishing you a lucky day.